So this is Knaresborough. It's a lovely sunny morning, 3rd of January. Nice and bright. It's part of the free parking area here. There's all this parking as well. Look, disc zone. Yeah, that's like freshly painted, isn't it? Bit of park there. Look, that space. So where are we now? We're at the castle here. Which is here. So that's where we are. Knaresborough. It's quite cold today, but it's a bit of frost, but it's warming up. So it's above freezing, so the frost's melting. So this is Knaresborough Castle. We'll go and have a look at the famous view down the River Nid from up here. 12th century. There is like a museum and things in there where you have to sort of, I think it's, I don't know, you have to pay to go in that. Doesn't look very big, doesn't look worth paying for. I think you have to even pay to go in this little keep thing here as well, but I don't think there's much to it. Stocks and that there. So yeah, so you come here in the summer, there's hordes of people standing around here looking at the view. There's the train going across the viaduct there. So that's the River Nid. And in the summer everybody goes boating and all that down there under there. The Nid Gorge. So that's why the castle was up here, nice high point. And the viaduct was built in 1851, 3 years after the first viaduct collapsed. Reflection in the with this light and everything, the reflection of the bridge in the water is incredible, isn't it? It's all polished and kept clean and tidy and everything. Look. So you can walk down, there's like a park across here with paddling pools and things like that. You can walk down there and then meets the river as it bends right round here, and you can walk along the riverbank. Nice little woodland walks and things. And that's where there's like a caves and things in the cliffs as well. And houses just built into the cliffside, I think, down that way. Yes, we decided not to go down them steps because they looked a bit slippy. Even here is like frosty going down these steep slopes, so we're going to just be careful. It's all been gritted here, hasn't it? Lots of, like a lot of grit. Yeah. A lot of grit. makers there. Pie makers. Oh, look at the pies.
Very glazed.
Very glazed. Pork, it's all like pork, belly pork. Yeah. So I think this is the little market square we're coming up to, just near the castle. So there's a little library here, and then you can smell the society in the library. It's quite nice and cosy and warm in there, wasn't it? This is Blind Jack from who lived from 1717 to 1810, and he was a pioneer civil engineer. So he was a bridge builder and road builder. And then this one, 14 Mother Shipton. Oh right, okay. Yeah, Mother Shipton. Yeah, basically just a storyteller. And then we have the Christmas tree in the market square as well. Right, yeah, so we're going to just head now down to the left through the high street and then down towards the station that way rather than the slippy steps from the castle. So we're going to go see if we can get down that way out to the river. Have a little look. Crown Inn. So this building's all decorated. Knaresborough Town Council, something to the Town Council building. And it's got all the reindeer and all that there, look, Santa's sleigh. And it's all got lights all outside the building. Knaresborough House it's called. And there's a plaque on that which says built in 1768. Owned by descendants of John Carr, the Reverend Thomas Collins, Vicar of Knaresborough. Yeah.
A bit lavish, isn't it?
Secret little gate through here. We'll go down here. Can hear the train. Yeah, it's like a little parkland there. Behind that council building. Yes, that's St. John's Church there. So we're now inside St. John's Church. All the lights are on. It's a pretty big one. And yeah, sun's coming nicely in the stained glass windows. So 12th century place of worship, but we'll have to find out what the age of most of the building is. Newer than that, I think. Slingsby Chapel, this one. So 1333. So tomb. Francis Slingsby, 1520 to 1600. Mary Percy, his wife. Earl of Northumberland, beheaded in York in 1572 for conspiracy against Queen Elizabeth I. Statues and all that. So it's all 1500s. So this is St John the Baptist Church in Knaresborough. The three wise men are on their way, look. On the way. It goes from a 13th century onwards, that list of previous vicars of Knaresborough. So a lot of it was built 13th to 15th centuries. There was an original church here in 1114, but this isn't 1114 church. But yeah, 13th to 15th century mainly. So it's pretty old. Yeah. Just come out that other side door and then out this way. All the trees all got lights on there. Clock tower in the sun. Yeah. So we're now at the river side. And we're coming up to where the trains go, the viaduct we were looking down on previously. So this is where they normally have all the boating, the ice creams and boating and all that, but yeah, it's obviously middle of winter. Yeah. So this is normally like everyone purchasing trips on boats and rowing and all that sort of stuff along here. Yeah, I was just looking up the chapel in the Crag, which is much further down the river, and that's only open on Sundays 2 till 4. Like 1409 it was created. Our Lady of in the Crag. It's carved into the cliffside. Tiny little chapel. You can see how some of these buildings are just abutting the cliffside itself, just using the cliff. Yeah, so this path here can go steeply up to the station, which is at the end of the bridge there, the viaduct there. Water bag bank. Yeah, very colourful. Yeah, and that's in the full sun up there. So before we're up that when we first arrived at Knaresborough, we sort of walked across to that castle, which is up there. That's where we were standing looking down. And now we're down looking up. Yeah, they're all built on the cliff, yeah. There's lots of drips coming down from the...
I mean, that thing up there is perched right on an overhang.
Yeah, yeah. The old manor house, wood frame, grade 2 listed building, was built 1208 around an existing oak tree at the time. I think the articles of capitulation signed in the presence of Oliver Cromwell. 400-year-old mulberry tree planted by James I is still fruiting annually in the garden. Look at that. So that's what that is there with the checkered thing, and then that must be the gardens they're talking about there. Yeah. Bright sun that way. Evidence of human habitation in the gorge for 4,000 years ago. So in the shady bits there's still frost on the ground and the roofs here. Little cafe on the waterside there, look. Another little cafe there, the Black Mulberry. Yes, if you continue along for about a mile from here or half a mile from here, you get to that chapel. But since it's closed, we're not going to bother. But you can yeah, I mean that van's like under there. You think like a rock could just fall off that cliff. I guess they've got all these ropes to try and stop things falling. There's like a woodland on that side, which normally you can't see through because it's all in leaf. You can see the little walks through it there. So we're just coming up from the river now. We're not going to walk. There's lovely walks all the way around. Following the river downstream down there, quite a big bend and all that, but we're not going to do that because as I say, that crag is, the chapel's closed, but it is quite nice and interesting along there, but maybe better in the summer. We're just going to walk up these stairs back towards the marketplace and then where we left the car. So there's all little route ways you can take, like Edinburgh Gardens that way. Oh, you can go either way. Yeah, we'll go this way. So we'll come out of the little paddling pool here, look. Just down from the castle up there. We'll go, so it's icy on that side, so we'll go on this side which is in the sun. Less chance of slipping. Walking through this little park now. We've got to just go down and cross this bit, I think, to get back up towards the castle and the marketplace area. I wonder if we can go straight ahead back to where the car is, don't we? So So there's this funny little cave under here that we thought we'd just come past. And it says the exit from one of the sally ports, the soldiers would use the sally port to spy on the enemy and attack the enemy from the rear. There's another one that leaves the castle and heads towards the town. There might be other tunnels that yet to be discovered. So that's interesting, isn't it? Like secret tunnels and things that surprise people and attack them. Yeah. So there we go. So we walked around some of Knaresborough, just a little bit of it, just to give you a feel for it on a nice, bright, sunny but frosty morning. So there we go. So we're just heading back to the car now, and that's it. See you later.